Hello everybody, Dragonfire here, and I'm coming at you with another video. This time, I thought I would show off my vinyl collection. So, my vinyl collection is not very large. I collect more CDs than vinyls, but I do have a few, and I thought this would be a good time to do a video on vinyls. So, first up, I'm going to show off here Bob Seger Against the Wind. You can tell that this copy is a little beat up. Some stuff here, but I did get it for a very cheap price because it was um, a beat up copy. So I was like, yes, Bob Seger Against the Wind. I'd like to have it in my collection. Now, this next one here. Which one am I going to show next? Um, First of all, I want to show you what I have. I have my case for my vinyl here. A big display case from Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Very nice, very nice. But yes, this is the next one I had. If you saw it there, I turned it around. But George Thorogood and the Destroyers. This is Bad to the, or excuse me, this is not Bad to the Bone. This is Born to Be Bad. Born to Be Bad. I don't have a copy of Bad to the Bone vinyl. I do have it on CD, but not on vinyl. But Born to Be Bad is his, or Bad to the Bone is his most famous album. But I personally think that this is the best album that George Thorogood and the Destroyers ever did. And when I came across this one on vinyl, I was like, yes, I've got to own this on vinyl. I believe I own it now on CD, vinyl, and on cassette tape. So I don't think, because this album came out, I believe, in 86 or 88, something like that. So I don't think that it ever um, came out on 8 track, but if it did and I came across it, I would buy it on 8 track too. All right, yeah. Born to Be Bad by George Thorogood and the Destroyers. Okay, now this next one. Dun 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 dun, the Holy Grail. That's right. I got an original. 19. Let's see here. I can read. 1960 is this. What year is this? I'm having trouble seeing right now. I need more light, but I think it's actually an original from the year it came out. With stereo sound availability. Yes, it's Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. The iconic album cover. Um, you can tell it's very beat up and used, but I got a copy nonetheless. Okay, now this one. Tell me if you know this one by sight. That's right. This is Spinal Tap. Smell the Glove. Spinal Tap, Smell the Glove. Let's see if I can open it here. I will open this one for you guys. Spinal Tap, Smell the Glove. And, oh, it's upside down here. It does have some advertisements for some of their other albums, like Shark Sandwich. Yeah, Shark Sandwich, Brain Hammer, Rock and Roll Creation. Uh, let's see, The Sun Never Sweats, and Intravenous de Milo. Oh yeah, and Heavy Metal Memories. So it's got an advertisement for 6 of their other albums there. But yes, this is Smell the Glove by Spinal Tap. and one of my all-time favorite bands. Woohoo! Yeah, Quiet Riot, Metal Health. All-time iconic album cover. I think it's to me this album cover is right up there with Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, or Spinal Tap's Smell the Glove. Um, yeah, absolutely amazing um, stuff from Quiet Riot here. If you watch my uh, video on greatest albums year by year, I'm going year by year for the 80s, and I just did 1984. This was my number one album for 1983, right here. Quiet Riot's Metal Health. Um, yeah. In fact, Spinal Tap Smell the Glove was close for my number one album of 1984. The only reason I didn't include it on my top 10 list, it might have been right up there at number one. Or well, actually, well the soundtrack for the movie was on my list for 1984. On my honorable mentions, but I don't do soundtracks. My top 10, but I did pick Spinal Tap. Um, Smell the Glove is my number one album for 1982, I believe it was. So, um, here is Meet the Beatles. Was their first um, album to be released in the United States of America, and I actually own the sixth uh, pressing, the sixth one to come off the assembly line. I don't own a top five, but I own number six. So, um, yep, this was the sixth one to come off the assembly line. Um, this one right here, Guns N' Roses Greatest Hits. This was a special um, Walmart edition that um, yeah, this one was a special edition that was for Walmart on vinyl. You can see the track listing there is different from the typical greatest hits tracks listing. I believe they sell a version of this that's a 2 disc set, but this is actually a brand new version that just came out like last year or the year before. It's a 1 disc version. So on side G, it's got "Welcome to the Jungle," "Sweet Child of Mine," "Patience," and "Paradise City," and on side R, it's got "You Could Be Mine," "Don't Cry," "November Rain," and "Hard School." Of course, "Hard School," brand new song that just came out, I believe in like 2022 or 2023, just a few years back. So it's an alternate version of the greatest hits. It's got "Hard School" on it, which I think is the best song they've done out of any of the new songs they put out recently. It's the best new one. And then here we go with the holy grail of my collection, in my opinion, because it is my favorite album of all time. That's right, folks. Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction. Fantastic. I've always loved this artwork since I was a kid. This is the one I grew up with, the one I was familiar with, the one I have nostalgia for. But there, of course, is also the original album art, which actually did come with this vinyl. So there's the original intended album art, the one that Axl wanted to do for this album. Um, so yeah, Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction. So that is my vinyl collection, folks. Hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Dragonfire out.